At the Capitol, well, tonight there is still no budget agreement. Key legislation continues to move along at the state capitol as that May 19th deadline looms.
Now, while the work continues there, major spending bills, well, the House and Senate, now they both have tax bills that will soon get these votes. Chief political reporter Tom Hauser live with that and other news from the state capitol. Tom.
Yeah, Paul, legislative leaders and the governor, at least according to the governor, are inching toward an overall budget agreement that could lead to a balanced budget sometime around that May 19th deadline, but that remains to be seen. In the meantime, the Senate Tax Committee today passed a bill that would increase taxes on Minnesotans and create the first in the nation social media tax.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye. The Senate Tax Committee approved a bill seeking to raise hundreds of millions of dollars in new taxes. Republicans voting against it, saying it's the wrong direction after big tax increases in 2023.
The people of Minnesota got smoked the last biennium. Another $10 billion tax increase. We're heading southbound at 100 miles an hour in the northbound lane.
The Senate bill increases taxes $365 million over the next 2 years and $370 million in the following 2 years. DFL Senate Tax Committee Chair Ann Rest says the taxes won't be paid by most Minnesotans.
You have to be really wealthy or a multinational corporation or Elon Musk to complain about this bill.
In part, she's talking about a first-in-the-nation tax on social media providers for the data they collect from Minnesotans. Republicans claim that tax will be passed on to taxpayers.
It's time that we recognize and admit the fact that there is no tax, there is no fee that we can place on business that ultimately will not be paid out of the pockets of our consumers.
I'd pay you back the principal and interest.
The bill also reduces a tax credit available for filmmakers and other productions shot in Minnesota. It does include a provision for a study of sports betting that some opponents fear will be used to amend a sports betting bill to the tax bill.
I'm a little leery of sports betting coming into the tax bill so late in the session.
Now, the Senate tax bill still needs to be reconciled with a House tax bill that does not raise taxes and does not include that social media tax. Also today, the Senate passed a bill calling for an Office of Inspector General to fight fraud and waste in state government. That also needs to be reconciled with a separate bill in the House. So a lot of compromising yet to be done and still no overall budget agreement with 11 days to go in the session. Live at the state capitol, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.